So today is Sunday and the trade I'm going to share right now is happening on Thursday at 16th of April. The reason I'm sharing right now is because I didn't record at the time. So we will start from pre-session gameplay and one by one we will cover everything. So when it came to fundamental work that day there wasn't any news, and then let's hop into chart work. So as you can see, in previous session, my plan was, even though current market is looking bearish in daily, but I'm still going to be bullish until price close below that bullish fairly gap. That pretty much mean I'm going to respect. I do expect price to respect this fairly gap. It makes sense there, even though current price is sitting at this whole big order block bearish one, but I'm not going to execute on bearish until price break below these fairly gap. So yeah, Basswood that day was bullish on H4 time frame, but then H4 was sweep the high and shift the structure in bearish, but I don't give a fuck about what H4 has to say until big boss confirmed. So yep, even though H4 is bearish, but still I'm going to be bullish because it's a good thing for me. The more below the price will be, the more discount price I will get. H1 typical smart money framework in here, big order flow below as this one, and price I would make the investment that move bullish in my scenario. So it was just liquidity, then I do expect the price to move straightforward up while targeting that high. So that high. So yeah, that's it on the planning in our big out time frame. And there you go. You can see on M15 there was an RSI divergent. We do have the sweep of this low, but not this one yet. We do have RSI divergence showing the weakness of this bearish move. Now, here's the thing: both Asia and NY were bearish and seller were making money, but how? But now, with daily, we are going to manipulate them. RSI also confirm it. So what would be great for me is having a liquidity than bullish market structure shifts since there ain't any news today. So liquidity isn't likely to have. There's so a good market structure shift would be better. So that was the whole um, pre-session review, session game plan. Now let's take a look at what I did during session. So yep, during session, is there any thought I get? Doesn't seem like. But let's jump into analysis. So at 5:13 p.m., this is how price were doing at the time. Fight between bullish and bear. So RSI is still showing bullishness. We do have the divergent price able to break above this order block, but this one isn't valid because we do have this big boss in this one here. Also, there is a fair value gap which is holding the price from moving bullish. And yeah, it was the update on M15. Price has closed above, but still it was an equal high, not the break above. So yet still I was waiting for any type of more confirmation. And so price starts to reversing. What did happen is that we, by the time price create this doji, we do have this bullish fairly gap by which I do expected a move. As you can see around this one, it was the whole plan for me. And at 7 p.m. I would say I just got the execution after having this bullish candle from this extreme order block. Yeah, I know my plan was break above then execute, but still I would say became a bit more aggressive around here. And one mistake I've made, I would say, is that when I'm aggressive I should have closed my risk in half, but still I took the full risk on this one. So yeah, price were struggling to break above on this area, and then this one is the 8 p.m. and you can see pretty much. By the way, I did have closed some position. I mean, 90% of position here, as you can see, it was written in this one. So yeah, I was able to. I mean, you can say it was an aggressive trade. Okay, understand that. It would be much better if price close above and I do execute toward this area while targeting this area. But I understand that it was a aggressive one. But with aggressive one going full risk, no, bro, that's not a good thing to do. So the day end, technically, I wouldn't have a trade, but went aggressive. So according to my system, there ain't any trade, but I went aggressive on this one. And then let's take a look at the trades of that day. And so this one was the trade I have taken. EURUSD went on at 6:30. Holding time was 1 hour 15 minutes. 10 pips stop loss. 32 pips TB size. And here's the loss, less than 1%, I would say. Went aggressive before having actual confirmation. Yeah, that was it. That was pretty much it. But that day grade was good. Um, yep, it was a B plus setup. B plus, not setup, but B plus day. Filled in session review. During session review, not experience FOMO, not experience greed, not overtrade. Did not trade against a trend. I did get into early. I did not miss a trade. Session review. Overall, there was a day for you. So yeah, that's it. It wouldn't be much better for me. It would have been much better for me to not execute so that I can minimize my losses for next days.